basketball season for you.
Okay.
You want to start or should I start?
You start.
What was your life like growing up?
I was the only child, and like I grew up playing sports my whole life. I started playing basketball when I was 4, so I was athletic, traveled a lot, and that's pretty much what it was all through high school. Sports, sports, sports.
So what made you want to pursue coaching in general?
Coaching in general, I just love the sport, and I think when you get to the point that you can't play anymore, that you coach when you really love your sport. Basketball was one of those things. I would have played basketball in college, had some knee injuries, and it kind of took me away from the sport. So then it turned me into coaching pretty early.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I usually am doing sports in my free time. I also coach women's football for the Iowa Phoenix. So I coach football in the basketball off season, and then I coach AAU basketball as well. So it's sports everything for me.
Okay. So what have you learned from football that you could apply to your coaching in basketball?
Just to be patient with the kids. I think that's the biggest thing, and understand that they're all at different levels of learning, and so just be patient and let them all catch on, and they'll get there eventually.
I know that you got into it a little bit, but where else have you coached and worked out?
I coach at Ignite Sports. I coached AAU out there. I coached a couple other places for travel ball. I was assistant coach for 3 years at Hoover High School before I came over here, and then last year I was the assistant here, and then luckily got the head coach position over here this year.
Okay. So what are some of your long-term goals for basketball?
Long-term goals for basketball? Well, I'd like to get the program back to a winning status, and I think that's the goal for most coaches. You know, we all want to win a championship. That's the goal, but we know it's a rebuilding process right now, so that's definitely long-term, 5-10 years down the road for sure.
What's an interesting fact about yourself?
Interesting fact about myself. I would probably say that I played women's football for 16 years. Not a lot of people know that women's football even exists. I'm a blue belt in Taekwondo, so those are some fun things.
Do you plan on staying involved with the football program at East?
Absolutely. And like basketball and football are my 2 favorite sports. I was lucky enough to be introduced to football back, I was probably 12. I got to play football for the first time, and just like all the other boys that play, the girls play for the same reason. We like to hit people. We like we like that part of it. So football is absolutely something that I will continue to pursue.
How has coaching changed your life?
It's changed it immensely. It's given me a new perspective on how to live and how to view society and the adversity that we face every day. When I look at the young kids that are just trying to figure it out, and they find a sport and that keeps them out of trouble, it gives them new direction, it gives them new hope for furthering their education. So it just drives me to do everything. So it makes everything I do extremely easy to pursue because I love to do it.
What's one of the biggest challenges about being a coach?
Biggest challenges about being a coach? Probably dealing with multiple personalities.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all the players have different personalities. They all have their own goals and what they're trying to do. So trying to get everybody to work cohesively together and put their differences aside and build that culture and that team aspect is probably the biggest challenge.
Where do you see yourself in 8 to 10 years in the future?
Hopefully up on that ball in the gym instead of Sam, but you know, that's the goal. I'm trying to get on the wall. That's the goal. I'm trying to get on the wall. So that'll come with a lot of hard work and building a very disciplined program. And I think it will give us, something to be prideful with the girls basketball program in Niemeyer East.
What's one life lesson that you've learned from sports that you apply in your everyday life?
Patience. Again, it would be patience. To me, patience is a virtue, and anything and everything that you do in life, as long as you're patient and continue to work hard towards your goals, it will eventually come, as long as you don't quit. I don't ever believe that you fail until you quit trying. So I just never quit.
Those were all my questions. Do you have
Let's see. I think that was it for me too. I think I'm good.
or anything else you'd like to add?
I'm really excited for the season. Tell all your friends, tell all the girls to come out. We have open gym Tuesday, Thursday nights from 7 to 8:30. We have two other coaches, Coach K and Coach Ashley. They're pretty cool, so come check us out and get involved and help be part of building the program.
Sure.
That's it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys coming down and talking to me.